gentlemen, it's your boy Big Knox. We are going to get into what we're going to do is we're going to try to do like a Dominoes simulation. We'll make it a small one so that we can quickly get to it, and you can see how it's done. I've done it once myself, so I'm just going to try to relay what I did to you guys. Let's see, let's go into general settings. Let's get rid of the default cube. So what we want to do is get another cube in there, another mesh cube, and we want to go into edit mode. And let's sort of make this look like a domino. Yeah, that's the basic domino shape. Let's thin these bad boys out. Did not mean to do that. Let's grab you. Keep doing the same thing. There you go. Here we go. All right, got our basic domino shape, right? But I also, and this is just my preference, I want to put a little bit of a bevel on these edges right here. So let's there it goes. So I need to do, bring that bevel weight up. Let's go here. Let's hit bevel. Let's crank those segments up to about I think just for a simple domino, that's cool. So we'll do that. Let's jump out of there. Let's shade this smooth. All right, we have our simple domino right here. All right, let's add a plane to it. See, so what I need to do with this plane is I need to go into here where it says instancing and hit faces. All right, then I need to select the domino, select the plane, and then Control P, parent to the object. So now the domino is parented to the plane. All right. Now we need to add a curve. I'm going to add a path. Okay. Got a little path going. Let's go into edit mode for that. And let's turn this around. Let's turn this around this way. Let's get back into there. So what we want to do is we want to take go to our, so we selected the plane, right? Go to our modifiers. Let's add an array. Right, so I think we want to go with the y, so we add a 1 to the y, x to 0. It's going that way, right? Then we want to change this to fit curve. And then let's hit that curve. Let's take this first one, drag this along and see what. Hit the plane again real quick. Gotta pick the curve. There we go. So they're on the curve, right? Now they're not exactly. They're following the length of the curve, but they're not actually following the curve because we don't have a curve in there yet. So let's click on the path. Go here. Let's start to add some curves to this. Let's bring this here. See how it's not following the curve per se? It's just following the length. So when I do this, as long as this gets long, that's going to continue to get long as well. So all I'm doing is extruding this point. But we wanted to follow this curve, so let's go back into object mode. Let's select our plane again. We're going to add another modifier. We're going to add the curve modifier. And we're going to select that curve again. Now, let's see. We want that to be on the Y, I believe. There you go. So we want that to be on the Y. So now it's starting to follow the path. But as we can see, everything's kind of laying to its side. And that's not the way we want it. So let's pick that nerves path again. Let's select all our points. And let's go to here. Which one is it? Find that right. Here it is. We need to select the path and go into edit mode. Now we're gonna pick the tilt. Excuse me. We need to select. Select the tilt unless select all our points. That would help. And now let's make that into an even 90 degree. Now as you can see, it's following the path. Okay. Let's get out of there. Let's go back to object mode. Select our plane again. We're going to go back to our transforms. And we're going to go down here and we want to. What we need to do is we need to hide the instancer, which is the instancer is the plane. Which actually we probably don't really need to mess with because once we do this next step, we don't. But I just still, it's good for you to know where this is at. So we can hide that in the viewport and we can hide that in the render. So now you don't see it. See, now what we need to do is we need to take all of these dominoes and we need to make all our instances real. So now you see that each domino is its own separate object, right? So we no longer need our path. We can get rid of that. And we no longer need our plane. We can get rid of that. So we have all these. All right. What I would like to do at this point, go into this view, shift A, make a new plane, bring that down to right about here. All right. Go above so we can see it. And then we just want to make this big enough that all the dominoes could sit on it. Dominoes need a place to, fall. So when you set the domino simulation up, they fall. So let's set up this first domino. We need to make, we need to come here, and we need to give that the rigid body right there. Make that's active. And give it a weight of about 8,000 kilograms. And that should be good. So we play it. See how it falls. We're going to take our plane, and we're going to give that rigid body as well. We're going to make that passive. So now, when we play it, our domino stays where it's at. It just sits on top of that plane. Now let's go on this domino and select all the dominoes. So all the dominoes are selected. We go to object and we'll find it under rigid body, copy from active. So what this will copy all the rigid body properties from the first one we did to all the other ones. So we don't have to do them all individually. So copy from active. So now, when we play it, they're all right there. They all sit right there. But we need these joints to kind of knock over. Now, I'm sure there's other ways people do it. This is the way I kind of do it for mine. Let's get rid of this other cube that's kind of just bugging me. That was the original cube. All right. So, what I do is I get something, because I'm going to put something there, but it's not going to, I don't want that. Actually, I don't want that. It's not going to be shown in the render, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. We're going to make this rigid body. It's active, but this is going to be animated, right? We're going to make sure that the timeline, make sure the timeline is back at the beginning. Hit this, animate there. And right about here, we're going to move this to right about there. Click this again. Now, it's weird that I'm not. Should be moving, which is weird. Let's try that again. That's what I'm doing wrong. So my apologies. I'm leading you guys in the wrong direction. There, we're gonna hit I and hit location. Move this here. Let's get rid of that. There you go. I'm gonna hit I, hit location, move this forward here. Hit I, location. And now there we go. Took us a minute, but we got there. Boom. All right, so we did it. There we go. That is a simple dominoes simulation. Now you could tweak things to make them fall a little faster or fall as if they're heavier or whatever. Obviously, you want to put materials on these to make them look like dominoes. Change things so your setting looks the same. I mean, even when I'm ready to render this is not going to be, this spear wouldn't be seen because I would come down here and I would hit, so that's not rendered and hit this. So you don't even have to see it. It's still going to do what it's supposed to do, but you just won't see it. And actually, if you can see, I hit that too hard. I came in here. It's really knocking that first one as if like a hurricane hit it. So I could do it softer. I don't have to have it come banging in there so hard. But I just wanted to show you the method and everything. So once again, let's see that one more time. Awesome. So I'll be back really soon with some more tips and more things that I've learned that I want to share with you guys. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Just trying to grow it, share what I'm learning along the way, and continue to animate and enjoy this world of animation, 3D animation. Love you guys. And once again, it's your boy Big Knox. I'm out.